And as a special treat, I didn't know if we were going to do this or not, but my guides just said, let us guide you now in a meditation to make the connection yourself with spirit. How does that sound? I'm going to let my guides take over, basically, if they will, channel a guided meditation, because I'm not quite sure how they're going to do it, but they do tell me that several of you are not familiar with my Bless Me method, so we're going to go through the steps of the Bless Me method. Let me review those with you very quickly. We're going to take a few deep, slow B breaths, breathing slowly with the intention of relaxing and entering a more expanded state of consciousness to make a connection with your loved one much more possible. Then we're going to L, lift our vibration through whatever practices the guides lead us through to turn up your inner light. Then we're going to E, expand your energy field so that you merge with the entire field of consciousness, making it much more possible for you to connect with a loved one or a guide. Then we're going to S, surrender or set aside your identification with being only human, realizing you are both human and a soul. We're going to do the second S and shift our awareness higher to merge more with our own higher self and all that is. And then in the M phase, you'll be guided to invite a spirit or a guide, a loved one across the veil, to merge with your awareness so that you can, in the final E, experience and engage whoever shows up. We'll guide you through the whole thing. How does that sound? So the whole topic today is 5 ways or 5 signs that you know you're being guided. Our intention in doing this now is to receive some kind of sign or indication that you are indeed not alone, not only human, part of one big web and guided by love always. So whatever you're doing, set down everything but your device or set that somewhere where you don't have to hold it. You want your hands free and settled on your lap. You want your spine straight, no distractions. If there are distractions, come back and watch this later. But for now, let's close our eyes and settle into this experience. So imagine a shaft of white light that comes down from the heavens and goes all the way into the center of the earth and beyond. There's no limit to it because you are far more than physical. Sitting in this shaft of white light that connects you to all that is, take in a nice, slow, deep breath following my counts through the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. And as you exhale through the mouth, 1, release all tension. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to repeat that slow breath again. Breathe to that count to yourself. As you're breathing in, notice any tension in your body. And as you exhale, relax more and more, releasing any tension that you find anywhere in your body. And here come the guides. On this third in-breath, feel yourself dissolving as completely as possible. Exhale, and as you do so, allow yourself to sink deeper, deeper, deeper into a most expanded state. You are consciousness, awareness, a dynamic, dancing being of light. Move awareness now to the area of your heart. Sink awareness past the eyes, the mouth, the neck, and into the chest area. Sitting here, centered, know that you are the center of the universe, all of you at once, for in a limitless state of timelessness and spacelessness, There is no one center. You are a point of consciousness, awareness, in a sea of limitless awareness. Turn up the light here at the center of you, filling all of space and time. That light does not end anywhere. In this awareness, allow it to seep into awareness that you, as the light of awareness, exist beyond space and time. This is what makes synchronicities occur, tapping into the timeless realms of which you are a part, where there are no rules of cause and effect that must unfold in a linear fashion. Feel the gratitude for those moments when the veil parts and you become aware of being awareness itself. Roll around in that gratitude, knowing that this sensation that wells up in the chest area helps you to attune more clearly to the web. For gratitude is a frequency all of its own, one that brings you into a coherent state. Imagine before you a wall of glittering gold shimmering light, like tiny strands filled with golden beads that are magnetic and can pick up any vibrations that do not serve you. See this wall of light moving towards you now, entering your energetic field and passing from front to back through your entire physical body and energetic field. As it does, these golden beads of light pick up any lower dense vibrations that do not serve you, passing out behind you, leaving you cleaner, brighter, shinier than before that first pass. And now imagine that wall moving from back to front, moving through you again to pick up any residual energy that no longer serves you. The wall now in front of you dissolves, leaving you feeling sparkly, shiny, golden. Turn that light up even brighter. You are this light, and now shining much more brightly than before. We move on to expand your field by sensing a sphere of energy that you have filled with gold light around you. Take in a breath and exhale it now outward in all directions. Let us hear you. Let us see your light traveling beyond the speed of light now, allowing you to merge with all of consciousness at the same time that your physical body remains present. You are both states at once, a being in a body and a limitless light. And now, in awareness that your human story serves you well, but you are far more than the story, silently state with willing intent, I surrender. I set aside the only human awareness. And now shift awareness along this shaft of light high above your head, beyond your physical reach, stating silently as you move awareness up to gaze down on your body, higher, higher, higher. Here now, both in the body and above it, connected always to the center of your being at the heart. You are all of this, open, clear, balanced, coherent. We will create now a space in which to meet a guide or loved one. Here, in another dimension, above the physical body, create an awareness, a bench, a couch, a large rock, a tree on its side upon which you can sit, somewhere that has space for another to join you. fully immerse yourself in this experience. What do you see around you in this sacred space you are creating now using consciousness? What do you hear? What do you sense? Having created this welcome state and place in awareness for the exact precise being who has a meaningful message for you, invite them now to come and sit with you. Invite them in the most loving way you wish, but do it now, please. Perhaps you are surprised by who has appeared. Greet them with your heart. No words are necessary. If you sense no one, perhaps you have a guide who does not wish to be known in form, but solely by their light. Sense a presence. Welcome, seen or unseen, whoever has answered your invitation. And now, invite them in the future to guide you through synchronicities, manipulation of physical objects, through intuition, through divine timing, through dreams, and any other way in which they can allow you to know that they are here, through the knowing, the intuition. As they nod their head or give you the sensation that your request has been received, trust that this being and many others will honor your request, your intention to know yourself as part of a great web of connections, that you are never alone. Pause for a moment now and ask, what meaningful message do you bring me now? And listen. And that is all the pause it takes for Spirit to inspire you with exactly what you needed to hear. Whether it was surprising or perhaps something that you know already, trust that it was meant to be heard. In the coming days, ponder these words. Why did they show up? If they were less than positive, this is an opportunity to return to this state and ask Spirit again, why did I receive that message? If it was positive and loving, this is an opportunity to respond to this state and give thanks for that message and ask for another. The one message that all of you can never hear too often is one with which we leave you now. You are so very loved. And now, shifting back to normal waking consciousness, give gratitude for whatever has been received. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Awareness will very naturally slide back down to behind the eyes, slide back up from the heart to behind the eyes, but know that you can control at any time where your consciousness is. The more often you can rest at the very center of you or go higher for higher guidance, the more Spirit will work with you, giving you signs in each of these ways that we've discussed today. I hope you've enjoyed our time together. Let me ask Spirit if there's anything else I need to talk about. They just said, that's the best message to end with. You are so very loved. I'm so pleased you're part of this Awakened Way community with all of us. Know that you are with kindred spirits, that you are all worthy. I know that some of you got a message to that effect, and that you were guided to listen to this video. Whether you knew it or not, hopefully now you recognize that and give thanks. I give thanks for all of you. We'll see you back here next week.